Okay, there we go. I'm finally live. Hello, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry. Time rapidly got away from me, and I was waiting for my tea to finish, and then I was having trouble getting OBS to recognize arcade spirits for whatever reason, but I think we're finally there now. So, hello. Good to see everybody. How is everyone doing? Hello, Sarah, Ladies First, GG, Sweet Bean, and Mara. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I also, before I start, have a message from Our Majesty, King Yuli. He wanted me to pass along that he will not be able to join us today, but wanted to say hi to you guys, so... There you go, message conveyed. And now... let's start our new save and start the Juniper route. Oh, hello, Zachary, as well, and Game Daniel. Good to see ya. I see Game Dan is extra hype for this route. I can't imagine why. Although I might have a little bit of an idea. Alright, so we'll be able to skip through some stuff again. I'll stop when we go and talk to our girl Juniper for sure. And hopefully we'll be able to be friends with everybody in the arcade this time. Fingers crossed. Let's hope. Aw, Sarah, sorry to hear you still got the COVID chills. Drat, hope you're getting lots of rest. Behold my quaint little apartment. Can't complain, really. It's paradise in a relative sense. I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbings have been down this year. Also my roomie, also our future love, picks up any stray socks or shirts I leave lying around. In fact, as things go, I'm living large compared to most in my family tree. Or at least I was before today.
You got fired from another job?
There's our girl.
Seriously? Seriously? That's 3 jobs since we left the suburbs.
The horrified-looking young woman there would be my roommate and childhood friend, Juniper. Juniper is the one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one who encourages me whenever I lose a job. Like, you know, today.
I don't get why you aren't more upset about this. I'm upset. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay?
Share the load. Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about that. Why get upset?
Because you actually enjoyed that job. More than you enjoy dishwashing soap and smelly socks at the very least.
I'm not the complaining sort. These things just happen. Things fall apart. The center does not hold.
That's a bit morbidly poetic, isn't it?
No, I mean the community center literally fell apart and the pool won't hold water anymore. Good on GG for making me play through a childhood friend route. Hey, look, y'all voted. Y'all voted on this. Juniper won by, I think, 10 or 12 votes in the end. So, yeah, girl's popular. And I mean, she is a real cutie, so I'm excited to see what her route's going to be like and how different it is from Teo's for sure. And Zachary, you'll probably be happy because I'll most likely be ignoring Teo for most of this. So there you go. Gavin was a very, very close second, obviously. 10 to 12 votes away. Everybody else was much further away from those two. They kind of ran away with the poll. Yes, that's true, Catherine. Usually the secret route's right at the end, but like, no, I don't want to wait any longer. Do it now. Well, okay, okay. Hey, I'll do it. No problem. And Juniper, whatever. I'll just get another job. Any job will do as long as we can make the rent, right?
Wrong. I saw how mopey and tired you were, coming home every night from those other crappy jobs. At least when you got back from the pool each day, I sometimes caught you smiling.
What's the point of us moving away from home if not to get away from all of that?
Will do, Game Dan. Thank you for the heads up. I will definitely scream into the void, "Help the bots!"
I mean, we both left that town so we could try to find happiness, right? I just want us to be happy. Both of us.
And in love. I thought you hated your job.
Come on.
No deflecting. This is about you. My mind's made up. We're going to find you a job that's just as good, if not better, than the lifeguarding job. Let's start from the top. What's your dream?
Well, I'm standing in front of class to give a speech, and I forgot to put on my pants, and...
Your dream job.
Oh. I don't know, Juniper. I've never really given it any serious thought.
I've got it.
Oh, hey! I think I've got just the thing to help you out.
Juniper pulls out her phone, rapidly tapping an unlock code onto the glass before pointing out a little pink icon. Well, very happy to have you here, Mara and Ladies First, and everybody else in chat, of course, as well. Good to have you all here. Oh, and Zachary's never seen this. Interesting. All right. Well, should be fun. Yeah, Game Dan, I'm not sure. I think there's at least 2, if not more, people in chat who have done this and can steer me in the right direction if I'm going down the wrong path, so hopefully we'll get it done. We'll figure it out together. Oh, and you got Caller Malice done, Mara. Nice! Waiting to get Saint Une. I know. It's upon us. Only like 8 bad ends and a good end to go for Changeling, and then Saint Une's turn. Oh boy, that should be fun.
It's a virtual life coach app. Mine keeps me from being late to meetings. Totally free, too. My cousin introduced it to me.
Wasn't he the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower?
It would have worked if he got the fuel mixture in his water gun right. Anyway, I'm sending a copy to you now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering me 500 points just for recommending it to a friend. Great timing, huh?
Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess.
At least give it a try, okay? Maybe it can point you at some good jobs. Ones with less socks and or urine.
I'll think about it.
Okay, but don't think too long, right?
Thinking. In the end, I installed the app. Couldn't bear to see Juniper fretting over me like that. Not that I find it annoying. I mean, it's more that she has enough trouble in her life without troubling herself over my life, too. Both of us had it rough, up to and through the point where we left home to try and start a new life. A better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner for all my life. The 2 of us against any dark forces aligning against me. But that's not to say she's good at being my advocate. Enthusiastic, yes, but skilled? Nope. Typically, the fantastic opportunities and self-help resources she sends my way are pyramid schemes or something. She's gung-ho about lending me a helping hand, but yeah. So the main reason I went ahead and installed the app was to make sure Juniper wasn't about to get her kidneys sold on the black market or something. Still, no sense messing around with it now. A good night's rest would act as a neat little emotional reset button, right? Right. Yeah. That's strange, Game Dan. I wonder why you were drawn to the shy, adorable bookworm girl. Very, very strange. Alright. No dreams, no nightmares, just 8 hours of sweet, sweet black. By the time morning light leaked in through the cracks in the blinds, I didn't care anymore about being unemployed again. Yune likes you to be devoted and treat him like a normal human. Okay, I figured as much for the second part. I'm like, I got that vibe from him very much in the limited interactions. That he's like, I just want to be like a normal person. Please don't go around with the honorifics and the bowing. So, okay, that makes sense. But also, wants us to be devoted. Like, devoted to our job or devoted to the heights? Or just, like, devoted in general. Like, whatever you do, be devoted to it, at least. Yes, I was waiting on tea. I do prefer coffee, but I find tea more soothing for all the reading I do in the streams. So, maybe to him. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I'll try to keep that in mind. You might have to remind me again in a week. Because it's gonna be at least a week of just alternate William endings, so... Juniper had already left to catch a bus to her office. She typically leaves before dawn, but she'd left a note for me, pinned to the tiny fridge we shared.
Remember, download app, find dream job, make money, sort your life out. I believe in you.
Thanks, girl. And yes, thank you, Mara. Appreciate it. And Gigi, yay, you're home and free. Awesome. Put your feet up, dude. Relax. So, moment of truth. Do I trust in Juniper's weird little app, or just go find some job that pays well enough to cover the bills? Alright, well, we've done this before. Okay, so let's skip ahead a little bit.
Wow. Would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts?
Can I say no thanks this time? Actually, fun fact. Speaking of pizza facts, I had pizza for dinner. Whoa! Did you know that you could have pizza on a bagel?
Thank you for subscribing to Pizza Facts.
Even if I say no, she still subscribes me. But
I'm here to help you get your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner. I'm here to make all your dreams come true.
well, I don't see Juniper on the list, Iris, so there's a bit of a problem. Pretty tall order for an app to do. Or are you some sort of wish-granting genie? Okay, well... okay, I don't need the sales pitch this time. You don't want to find out about my personality analysis system? Okay, that works too. I can read you like a book, no matter what. Okay, but how is any of that supposed to help me get a job? Your faithful guide will help you, and I have an idea of what our job will be, and for sure staying up in the Heights. Okay, I figured we must be staying in the Heights. I wonder if we're gonna still be... I was thinking maybe we'll be a bodyguard for you, Nate, of sorts. I assume we're not gonna still be in the police force, but maybe. Yes, Catherine, I'm okay with every Monday night being pizza night. That'd be great. Let's see. Oh, we always have to do flirty first impressions. I know that you can do these other ones, but I mean... I guess I'll do this for like my last run through and just do friendships with everybody. But always flirty first impressions. I can do it. Okay, get dressed. Let's see. So we're going for Juniper. And from what I understand, Juniper likes kindly answers the most. So I guess I'm gonna be kindly again. The thirst is not yet quenched. Couldn't have said it better myself, Zachary. As much as I genuinely enjoyed being a lifeguard, I can't say I found true direction in life yet. I'd assumed I never would, honestly. When I was young... yeah, I guess I had hopes. I had dreams. Maybe even what Iris called a spirit. After things went south for my family, I learned to put all that aside, but... assuming Iris wasn't out for my kidneys, what if it's not too late? So I thought, one last time I'll have some optimism, some faith. And, as I came to realize weeks later, turns out I was right to have faith in my spirit. Alright. So we're not going to see Juniper for a while. Okay, interesting. We actually have all the cheatsy stuff now. I don't think I picked an option to have or not have it, but I guess that's fine. A Funplex. Is that when you suplex a clown? A genie in my phone set up a job interview for me. You've been in business for beep years? I'm trying to remember what I think I did a genie before. Let's, I either did that or did this. It's honestly been so long. I'll do a basic. Although, is it good to do I'll do basic some of the time. Let's do basic for now. Okay, I didn't do this one yet. Good. The Storm of 1980. Beep! I wasn't technically alive for that, but I heard it was pretty awful. Oh, we've endured many a nor'easter around these parts. You get used to it. My little arcade stood the test of time and weathered all elements. We've actually been around since 1970, beep, back when the games were in black and white and pinball was all the rage. Oh, how times change. That long? But I thought the arcade business was high risk. Not when you hire good people with love in their hearts. Actually, are you here looking for work, perchance? I am currently classified as job-seeking, yes. Oh, thank goodness! I'd been hoping someone would reply to that ad I posted on the web.
Please, call me Francine. As in, Francine's Arcade Funplex. Get it?
Yeah, Mara, rip to the future of Francine for sure.
Actually, thinking about it, I suppose we were originally Frederick's Arcade Funplex, named after my dear, departed husband. Sadly, he died peacefully in bed some years ago.
I think that's how she ended up dying, too. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, don't be. He died doing what he loved. Having intensely physical relations with me.
I keep forgetting that part. That's information I needed to know, yes. Alright, so. Okay, so. Apparently being a pterodactyl is a kindly thing, so we're gonna be pterodactyl this time. I've always wanted to be a bird, so... I know, it's the most important part of the game, but I just, for some reason, there's a mental block when it comes to that information. And every time it comes up, I'm like, oh, right. Ah. Wait, no, all dinosaurs are basically birds. Let me rephrase. I've always wanted to be a flying bird, so pterodactyl. Swooping around, catching up drafts, staying way away from meat eaters. Really? How exciting! Even if, technically speaking, pterodactyls aren't dinosaurs.
What's your favorite snack?
Snack? If this was a favorite food question, I'd have this down easy. It's tacos. Always tacos. But snacks?
When you have pizza on a bagel.
Ah, pizza bagels. Pizza bagels! Say pizza bagels! When pizza's on a bagel, you can have... Hush you. Come now, dear. I don't have all day. After giving it a good thought, well, how could I forget my favorite snack? Tacos? Apple with almond butter? Whatever munchies lurk in the depths of the vending machine. I'm not picky, really. Whatever calls to me most is what I choose, whether it's flamin' hot Cheetos or gummy bears. Very interesting. I see you go with the flow. A team player. It's kind of my thing. You know what they say. You are what you eat. Next question. Okay. What was the question?
What assets can you bring to the team during the inevitable zombie apocalypse?
Ah. Obviously, I mean, I picked this for sure last time. Because that is accurate. But this time I'll pick medical. No lawyers left to sue for malpractice. I mean, this is true. Medical, definitely. In a world without lawyers, I'm sure I could do a reasonable job. But seriously, I did have to take a first aid class when I worked at previous jobs. And CPR lessons. That's a great point. Doctors and nurses will all be exposed to assorted patient zeros and will be the first ones eaten. People with any medical knowledge will be in high demand and could be the difference between your party living and dying slowly and painfully. one more thing.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? I told you, I came about the job offer.
You're seeking a job, true. But that doesn't really answer my question, does it? No doubt. You think my interview questions are a bit silly. But I like to think of the Funplex as more than a collection of tasks and people to perform those tasks. Most folks my age opening arcades at that time saw it as just another way to make a quick buck. But, well, I saw it as something else. Something more than a way to make a large pile of quarters. And I expect you'll find the others working here see it as something more too. Everyone has a dream they're chasing, dearie. And for my friends, it lies within the Funplex. Now, if all you want is a paycheck, I can provide that. But the last fellow in your position, that's all he wanted. And he didn't last long. So I ask you again, why are you here?
To be honest, I didn't have a better answer than a vague hope that maybe this time I wouldn't lose everything. But that's just enough motivation to face each day. No more than that. It wouldn't be enough to answer her question. I needed to actually think this through. Funnily enough, I think I'm basically going for a lot of the same options I did the first time, but hey, if that's what Juniper likes, it's what Juniper likes. If you had your own pizza bagels, what would be your most wanted go-to flavor toppings? Good question. I think for me, I definitely would want pepperoni and maybe like red onion and green peppers. I think that. Maybe mushrooms, maybe. Off chance. But yeah, pepperoni for sure. Green pepper, onion, that kind of thing, yeah. They noticed in general, kindly answers were sort of the go-to versus everything else, so they made it more diverse for answer-wise in the newer game. Oh, okay, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. Iris has taken over Sarah. If you were to have a pizza bagel, what kind of toppings would be your favorite toppings? Oh, that's hilarious. Pineapple and ham, classic. Understand I'm not whining or looking for pity, but my life has been a complete mess for over a decade. In and out of jobs, taking what I can get, settling, compromising. I gave up on hoping for something better a long time ago, but, well, the people in my life who are close to me keep encouraging me to try and chase my dreams. That's why I'm here. I'm looking for the answer to your question. But I won't be daydreaming all the time, I promise. In my last job, I was a lifeguard. That takes a lot of focus. I'll be just as attentive in helping your, Funplex. That perks her attention. Hello, Anonymous Kitten. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Ooh, breakfast pizza bagels? A white creamy gravy sauce with sausage chunks. Ooh, that sounds good too. And hello, JJ. Sorry if I missed you earlier, but good to see you. Yeah, same game, Dan. Have at least 4 pizza bagels for it to actually mean something. Oh no, an 18-wheeler of pizza bagels. No! I'll be living the real life of Crystal Wave Rider. Oh my, a rather serious occupation that. And an unusual step from such troubled waters to a land of make-believe. You enjoyed this role as a lifeguard, I take it. Yes, ma'am. My roommate says she often noticed me smiling after coming home from work. Which makes Francine smile in turn. But you are Crystal. I mean Mirage. I mean Cutie. I mean Molly. Whoever you are. Alright, so we're back. Well, how thirsty do we want to do this again? Maybe I should, like, tone it one notch down? Like, go to Snappy Dresser, maybe? Maybe? Hello, Westwood. You didn't miss much. I basically have just started and gone through some stuff with Juniper again and picking kindly answers for the most part. Yeah, Mara, I was thinking 1, too. Let's just tone it down for this time a little bit. Most guys I know are content to toss on a t-shirt and jeans. Not this guy. Even in an arcade, he's sharp like a linoleum knife. Oh, hello. He just slid back into view after I thought that. In fact, that rather pointed look he's offering me after doubling back is rather linoleum knifey, too. Cool, he's a cool dude. That's how we view him. I love it.
Hold on a minute. Who are you exactly? What are you doing behind that desk? Where's Francine?
I am Francine. I guess I'll do, kindly. Pleased to meet you. I'm Crystal. Yes, Zachary, I don't think I can live through calling him yummy to his face again. Not until it's, his route, that is. Tone it down for the guys, but thirst for the girls? I mean, hey, maybe. It could happen. And yes, Westwood, this is when we first meet Gavin. Hello, I'm Crystal Waverider, your new hire. I'm looking forward to working with you. He relaxes somewhat on hearing that. Somewhat.
Good to hear.
It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work the desk. She's got gusto for an octogenarian, and loves working the floor. But sitting here all day handing out toys and dealing with problems wears her down. So she explained the job to you. Gave you the papers to sign.
She said Gavin would handle that stuff. With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache coming on. If you choose a basic positive but not flirty at him, it will be less thirsty in general in your interactions. Okay. Same as if you had the flirty first impressions off. Okay. Good to know. Thank you, Sarah. With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache coming on.
That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper.
Hi, Gavin.
I'm the business manager here at the Funplex. I make sure we manage to keep having a business, rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing fiscal mistakes.
Right. So, as you've no doubt guessed, you'll be exchanging tickets for prizes. But that's the least part of your job.
There's more to it than that?
You're the floor attendant. You attend to the floor.
What, the carpet?
Seriously?
The floor. The arcade, the games, the patrons. You're the one running around putting out fires and sorting out problems. Technically, you're our second floor attendant. Ashley will be in later. But we need 2. One to roam, one to operate the desk. I do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back office making sure the whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy. That's why Francine loved filling in. She's a people person. She loves helping out in a pinch. I am not a people person, as you've likely gathered.
We can actually skip through a lot of this. Oh, although Westwood, this is your first time seeing Crystal meet Gavin? Okay, I'll keep playing for right now then. And yeah, Mara, I would love to nickname him Gav too.
That's not to say you're alone out here. I'm in your corner at least. If things go south, you tap me for advice on what to do. You got a phone?
Of course. Gavin quickly passes me his business card. He apparently had a stack of them at the ready in his pocket. Go figure. His phone number is listed at the bottom.
You ever worked a high-pressure customer service job before?
Shoe sales.
Smelly socks.
You have no idea.
Right. Well, you know how to keep your head when a customer doesn't, I hope. But anything goes sideways, you text me. I'm not around, you text Ashley or Naomi. In that order.
Who and who? I can test it out with the middle scroll wheel, but I should be able to roll back. I can! Oh, that's great. Oh, it's so nice to have that finally. Thank you, Sarah.
You'll meet them soon enough.
I think not.
Above all, do not bug Francine. She's practically retired. Let her enjoy that retirement in peace. Understood?
Relax, I got this. Stress feeds me, makes me strong. This isn't my first pony ride. You can rely on me. But 911 for huge emergencies, right? I think I did basic last time. I kind of want to do 2 this time. Yeah, you got it, Mara. That is the Mark voice. It's not my first explosive ordnance test. I've worked retail and food service, and I've worked as a lifeguard at a pool. Managing stress in difficult situations, even life or death ones, is something I've got experience in. You can rely on me. Alright, nice. Only unlocks on second playthrough. And if you do it from a non-finished earlier save, it won't work. Okay, awesome. Good to know, Sarah. It's so nice to have, finally. And very well spotted, Mara. Gavin nods approvingly.
Indeed.
Good. I like to hear that. If you can handle yourself and exercise good judgment, you'll last a hell of a lot longer than the last guy who sat there.
If you stay clear and honest with me, do your work, do it well, we'll get along swimmingly. I have enough problems keeping this magical arc of hopes and wishes afloat. Please, don't add to my problems.
Alright. Magical arc of what now? Gavin sighs again, a stress release gesture. But his expression softens somewhat afterwards.
I take it Francine told you her theory. That this is more than just a job. More than just an arcade.
That's my understanding.
I'm not into dressing up words. I like to speak plain. If I'm curt, then that's because optimization is a factor of my job. Everybody working here wants to work here. This is where they belong, for one reason or another. Me? I love chaos. I love wrangling chaos specifically.
Oh, absolutely, Sarah. Feel free to share that in the Discord. You can share it in either visual novels or video games or something like that. So, yeah. Please feel free. That'd be great.
The arcade industry is high risk, high reward. I manage that risk so that they can also find happiness in their lives. Everybody in this business has a dream they're chasing. It's a fragile thing, prone to getting crushed by hard reality. My job is to see to it that never happens. That includes Francine, who deserves better in her twilight years than desperately propping up a semi-failing business. So, you find some value in this place beyond your salary, or you'll burn out. Trust me. Last guy to sit there burned out hard. Now, can I trust you to mesh with our merry misfits?
Kindly. Yeah, Westwood, that's... I just let him talk because I knew he was going to explain it, so there you go. And yeah, very true, Catherine. To everybody that works here, it's much more than just a job. To be honest, I'm still sorting out why I'm here, what my dream is. But I'm not here to step on anyone else's dreams in the process. I'm here to do my best at supporting everyone.
Good to hear.
Oh yeah, Westwood, since you weren't here at the beginning, we're doing Juniper's route starting today, and her favorite trait is kindly. So whenever I see the kindly prompt, I'm basically going to go for all the kindly answers to make sure it's at its highest for when we start romancing Juniper. So there you go. And yeah, basically Mara, he's able to like put his emotions back to help keep the ship afloat, pretty much.
Good to hear. I'd say we share similar views, then. It'll be a pleasure to work with someone who's actually enthusiastic and competent. And hopefully this hive of weirdness will help you find your dreams along the way.
Hive of weirdness. And yes, Jinx, JJ.
Anyway, I need to go prepare your paperwork. Technically, you shouldn't be working until we've crossed the I's and dotted the T's, but...
Yeah, very, very well said, Game Dan. He's the straight guy, yeah. As in the trope. Yeah, I did read that it's not super dependent on what traits you have. Like, you can pick whatever answers you want and still romance the person as long as you pick choices they like. But I'm just ensuring that I'm actually, I give myself the best chance. Oh, you went tubing, Mara. Awesome. Hope you had fun. It sounds fun. Yeah, I mean, look at my first playthrough, Sarah. I was like very much kindly all the way. But since I'm already sitting here, you'd rather I stick around?
That would be accurate. If you're willing to fudge things a bit and work today anyway, it'd help us out a lot.
Being mean to her, right. And at the beach, hang out with her. Okay. That's pretty straightforward. Okay, so Naomi wants to talk to us. We can skip a little bit. My first coworker ended up slightly less cool of a guy than I thought he'd be. Oof. But he's not a jerk, definitely. I get where he's coming from. Whipping you around at fast speeds and trying to throw you off. That sounds about right. Plus, I've known really blunt people before. It's easy to mistake them for jerks, especially at first glance. I figure I can give this guy an honest chance. And at the very least, I did not call him yummy to his face, so that's already off to a good start. Okay. So last time I was like super inappropriate. So now I can pick one of the other ones. No wonder I didn't notice her until now. She was totally focused on the task at hand. I always assumed retro arcade nerds were fat, middle-aged guys. That was so rude. I'm thinking maybe 1 for this one? Yeah, JJ's like, not 2. Catherine 1. Did her route March 2020? Okay. I was like, you do 100% of the game? Whoa. Anything but 2? Okay. Good to know. I did 3 last time, Westwood, and I'm going to do that again when it's her route we're going for. But for right now, I'm going to do number 1. Oh, you have technically 200%ed it because you bought it on your Switch too. Oh, well done, well done. This room's right at the heart of the building, but totally isolated. With the heavy doors closed behind me, I can barely hear the arcade. Considering how completely and utterly dedicated she was to that monitor, not even noticing me, I guess that's also why. But what I first notice is her smile. Even when squinting to see the tiny components on that circuit board, even when laser focused, she was smiling happily.
Anyway, I'm Naomi Fairchild, the Funplex's techie. Hi! Pleased to meet you. I was expecting Gavin, though. He usually checks up on me about now.
He's busy doing strange things with numbers.
Ugh, yeah, that sounds like Gavin. I take it he sent you along to help? Great. Give me a hand with this monitor. It's really heavy, and I'm still paranoid about dropping it after what happened last time.
Dang, Sarah, wow. Really? What happened last time?
Oh, well, I dropped it.
Oh, right. Okay. So why is it so empty in there? Maybe we could fill it with nacho dip. I'll pick a basic option. It's my first time seeing the guts of a game. I'll admit, I don't know much of anything about how arcade games tick. I figured it was packed full of circuits and things. Naomi keeps working, using a pocket multimeter, I think that's how you say it, to check various connections as she speaks.
It could be packed in tighter, like a bar top or a cocktail cap. I'd say uprights favor form over functionality.
Let me explain.
I mean, compare American and Japanese cabinets. Ours are designed for standing players, so they have to be upright, even if that means an empty base. Japanese candy cabs are shorter, so you play sitting down. But I prefer American style. Ours have more room for art.
She closes up the rear access panel, closing it with one of the many keys on the key ring at her side, then steps back to admire her handiwork. Yeah, it was very much implied that Naomi likes Gavin, and vice versa. And I was sad because I couldn't keep Gavin at the dreamscape in my first playthrough, so they didn't get together. But because I'm not romancing either of them this time, I'm gonna try and make sure they both stay at the dreamscape and end up going out by the end of this. So help me. That's also my secondary plan in this route. Alright, let's skip ahead a little bit. What's going on? How beautiful and cohesive. Okay, yeah. Kindly. The way she stares lovingly at this. Well, honestly, this box of wood and circuits and vacuum tubes and stuff, I think I understand. It was made to be one whole thing. The art, the style, and of course the game itself. All of it part of the same experience. Everything about this game is the game. If you run it in an emulator or on a game console instead, it's made lesser. Yeah, I guess I can see it. It's beautiful in its own way.
Oh, good.
Naomi lights up with joy like a pinball machine, all twinkly and shiny. Yes, exactly, Westwood. That scene where you choose who to cover, besides Sue and the lady, the final is whomever you had the least affection with of the friends. Ah, okay. Good to know. Okay, see you in a sec, Gigi.
Woohoo!
Finally! So few people really understand the beauty of a classic arcade game. Having someone I can talk to about this stuff is going to be great! Especially with that jerk Gavin running the numbers.
Gavin? What's wrong with Gavin?
I don't know.
Okay, well, don't get me wrong, I can get along with him. Generally. But his whole attitude just... Oh!
Ugh.
All he really cares about is money. He keeps the arcade running, yeah, but... I just know if he had his way, he'd gut the whole place. If anybody's gonna ruin the Funplex, it's him. Mark my words, it's inevitable.
That doesn't sound right. I think there's friendship endings for all the characters. I'm pretty sure. He seemed easy enough to get along with, and what's more, he seemed easy enough to, Gavin gave me that whole speech about protecting their dreams. This looked like a pretty sore point here, a long-standing argument that the new gal really shouldn't get involved with. And yet, I'm involved, aren't I? I have to work with both Naomi and Gavin. So I'm not sure I should prod at it, but I kind of want to know, too. I'm trying to remember what was, like, the best. I think last time I let her keep talking. Yeah, 2's good. I'm gonna save here, actually. I want to try 1, just for funsies. But otherwise, I might try 2. So, what's there to do that's fun around here?
What?
Play games?
Oh, right, Sarah. We have the power to roll back now.
It is a funplex. It's literally a plex of fun.
Right. I knew that. Sorry. I always ask awkward non-questions when I'm... And hello, James. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
No, I should apologize. You just started here and I'm dumping workplace gossip on you. That's mean of me. I try to stay cheerful, really, no matter what. But try and succeed are different words. Anyway, don't worry about it. Gavin's my problem, not yours.
Okay. Let's go back then. We'll try 2 now, since you guys asked for 2. Yes, we can just roll ourselves away from the bad endings. I get this is touchy, but if I'm going to work here, I think we should all be honest with each other. No gossiping. So I gotta know. Why do you think Gavin wants to destroy the arcade? He buys into Francine's idea that this is a place for dreams.
He says he does, but he's willing to sacrifice way too much just to keep the whole thing afloat. Road to hell, best intentions, etc. If he had his way, this place would be like Deco's palace. Nothing but ticket games and prize catchers. He thinks actual video games are too expensive, a waste of floor space. I bet he'd remove them all if he had his way. I just don't trust him. I don't trust him to do the right thing.
Alright, there we go. +1.
But that's my problem, not yours. Sorry to drop gossip on your head like this. Thanks for hearing me out anyway.
Careful, Molly. She was into Gavin more when you were less like him. I mean, this is true. I gotta walk a very fine line here. Okay. I'm gonna tightrope my way to victory. Ah, you underestimate my rollback powers, Zachary. Well, gotta start over right from the beginning. Didn't get the ending I wanted. I'd say Naomi definitely fits in with Francine's ideals for this arcade. She's got a love for these games, and it shows. And giving me her lunch? Me, a total stranger? That's a kindness I don't know if I deserve, but I appreciate it all the same. This is true, Game Dan. I have been known to time travel. When you skip after a choice, wait till the symbols fade. It can get stuck on the screen. Okay, I will try to remember that. Okay, Bentel. I was not expecting the dun 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 right when I skipped. Oh, that was hilarious. Ashley, you and your freaking terrifying flamingo thing. That was great. If it gets stuck, rolling back can fix it some, but it's been a couple of years, so it might be fixed. Okay. I think I might have done this first time, so I'm gonna try coherent screaming this time. I opened my mouth as wide as I could and let the fear fall from my lips, my mind devoid of any emotion but horror. Horrific vision. Oh wait, death does sound hilarious. Whoa! It's fine! Everything is gonna be fine! But, you're,
I'm a real human being, I promise. It's just a costume.
Hey, so I'm sorry if I traumatized you. Really? Can we start over, maybe?
Sure. Let's do that. Is that how I come across to people? As a creepy trespasser? I don't think Ashley really liked kindly stuff so much, from what I recall. I mean, that was part of the reason why I didn't really get points with her the first time. So maybe she likes balance? Wow. I mean, wow. I'm suitably impressed, albeit slightly terrified. Yay! There we go. Multiple foods taste different. Really? That is strange. She can just take an idea and run with it. Where she's running with it? I'm not sure even she knows.
And how would you have snuck out, I wonder? I could have helped. But for a price.
Ashley finally realizes she's been babbling to herself for a good couple minutes. Strawberries taste like sweetened mushrooms, and blueberries have a coconutty flavor. Oh, that is weird. Oops. Sometimes I get swept up in a good story. I mean, I gotta find some way to make this job more interesting. Is it really that dull here? No, not really. I just crave a different kind of excitement than beeps and boops, screaming children, and broken machines. You aren't really painting the best picture here. Okay. Okay, she's talking about cosplay. I don't know heads from tails, but I can appreciate it. I think I did the third one last time. COVID's respiratory, it messes with your sinus and sense of smell. Smell is a strong factor of taste, so yeah, I mean, the taste and smell are very heavily connected, so that does make sense. Sarah likes 1, Westwood likes 2, JJ likes 1. Ashley being the steady yet quirky gal. I mean, she is very quirky. She's also kind of gutsy, though. Mara thinks 1. Okay, let's try 1. And if it doesn't go so well, I might roll back and try 2. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stuff like that. Literally, if I get enough thread running between them. I'm pretty impressed, though. Naomi was going on about craftsmanship of games. Clearly, you're digging on craftsmanship of costumes. Hey, it worked! A bit of boldness? Okay. Aw, thanks! It's nice when hard work is appreciated. I wear it around the Funplex to liven up the crowds, get people pumped to play some games. And the kids seem to adore it. That makes sense. Although the arcade has been completely dead so far. No crowds to pump or kids to be adored by. Hey, secret between you and me? Ashley motions for me to come closer. She leans in, glances around the room once, and then talks in a hushed tone. I did some repairs on Pinky overnight. I had to restitch the left arm, and I was giving her an old test drive to make sure it doesn't fall off. Huh. Limbs falling off seems bad. Oh, it was! Yesterday, I was dancing with a little girl. Must have been like 5, 6 years max. Anyway, we were next to Showtime stage when she tugged on my arm, and whoosh! Off came the arm. The girl immediately started bawling. Well, at least you are consistently scaring people, and it's not just me.
Nope.
Hey now! I don't want that to happen again. I felt so bad. Okay, so now we're back talking about stuff. She's a total cutie. That's what I picked the first time. Started as a dry, itchy cotton mouth in the throat. Now it's vertigo and spiking fever. Ugh, misery. Yeah, like Game Dance says, keep your electrolytes and fluids up and get lots of rest. Hopefully you beat this soon. Oh yeah, Westwood, you did join kind of in the middle of Teo's route. It's true. Well, now you get to see our first interactions with everybody for the most part. I just don't understand her. She's pretty amazing. The way Ashley's whole expression changed when she talks about things she's passionate about just warms my heart. Her beaming energy just lights up the whole room. I wonder if one day I'll be that excited about something. Alright, well, I think I'm off to a decent start with my coworkers. Good first impressions, at any rate. Cooperation's going to be a must. I've had awful coworkers before, and they can really drag down your day. Hang on. No time for daydreaming. Okay, there's 3 possible issues. And I think I was able to do all of these, so let's start with Percy. Hey, Percy. I think I did the kindly option the first time, but that was like something he liked. I either did that or the bottom one. Oh, Zachary, is that part of a song? That sounds like song lyrics, but I can't quite... His voice actor's YouTube vid with the accent sounds so strange. Amazing. I just don't like getting Percy out of money, you know? I'm like, if I was doing Gavin's route, I'd be like, yeah, 3,000 sounds great. Here you go. And then Gavin would be happy. Although, later on he's like, hey. Oh, it is a Nickelback song. Okay. I'm like, I wondered. I did do one before. Okay. I mean, I'm still working on Kindly for Juniper, so I think I'll do one again anyway. Since we did that already, I'll just skip through it. Okay. Digging the dad pot. 3's good? Yeah, no, I believe. I just want to make sure I have enough Kindly for Juniper. I'm like super paranoid. Probably more paranoid than I need to be, but I'm being paranoid. And M, hello! Welcome to the stream. So nice of you to join. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. If you do 3, you get the full price and the machine stays. Ah, wow. Okay. Good to know. I will try to remember that for Gavin's route, I think. That sounds good. I basically screwed around and got on her route without realizing. My God. Okay. Well, I am still majorly paranoid, but that's about par for the course for me. Splashing around the cash, aren't we, Mr. Moneybags? So aggro. Take it from someone wallowing around in the lower tax brackets. The rich can do whatever they want, whenever they want. And yet, that's not what this guy did. He could have, but he let us keep the game. He just wanted to play, that's all. And why? Because of Naomi. Because of the Funplex. It's a home and a family for the games and for us. Maybe it's for the best I sent that rando out the door in favor of this guy. Maybe it is. Let's see. Gonna get your moopy dipped in gold. Oh, thank you, Em. I really appreciate that. I'm so happy to hear you enjoy the playthroughs. That's great. I know. Protect Percy at all costs, Game Dan. Absolutely. I kind of want to do 2. Like, Percy's kind of... He's up for a good laugh once in a while. He didn't like us talking about money last time, from what I remember. Couldn't get the romance I needed because I overstat focused. Oof. I feel that. If it was me tossing around green like that, I'd have my game coated in solid gold and encrusted with diamonds. Hey, he liked it.
Amusing, but gold's a bit heavy, isn't it? It'd break through the floor.
But, you know, it'd be shiny. Right? Right? Huh?
Don't think so.
Certainly, but I don't throw around money to impress people. Wouldn't want to make my gain that ostentatious. It's a bit much, yes. Money removes obstacles. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a tool like any other.
Okay, so yeah, I did remember him being like, money's just a tool. I'm here for the games. And yeah, I would totally wear Percy's shirt too. It's an awesome shirt. Zachary, don't jinx me. I don't want a Percy bad end. I don't even want to know what a Percy bad end is. I can imagine and I don't like it.
Do day trading. Stocks and bonds. It's really nothing interesting, afraid. I care more for Moopy as a whole.
Right, right. He's getting more and more distracted by the game. I should leave him be. I have to do a thing about a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Be seeing you, Miss Wave Rider.
Thank you. Yet another weird encounter and a string of weird encounters. By the end, he sounded more like the high-score junkies you hear about in documentaries. Obsessed, driven, kinda strange. But that's not the impression I had of him from the beginning. He smiled when talking about not splitting up the arcade. There's something more going on here. But, well, he's a Funplex regular. There'll be plenty of time to learn more later. I've got work to do. Oh, you were gonna buy this game? If you didn't know, Em, it's actually on an 80% sale right now, so if you were saving up for it, it's a great time to get it, if you have the funds for it. I would highly recommend it, though. And yeah, it's on a major sale right now. Alright, Queen Bee. Oh, they also did Stevenson Street. Really? That's awesome. Huh. Very cool, Sarah. Very cool. Alright, Fist of Discomfort. Well, that guy just died off screen. $4 US. Well, there you go. I mean, that's a pretty great deal. I feel the urge to kneel and submit. I did that before. Should be pretty fun, I think. I know, I did 3. 3 was fantastic. I loved it. Have to do 2 things. Gavin and Naomi, be best friends with Percy for the good ending, and smooch Juniper. I got 3 things I gotta do. With that level of excitement always gushing out, I can only imagine how much enjoyment she gets out of life. What can I say? People love winning, and it seems like she wins a lot. At least between bursts of... what did Iris call it? Saltiness?
Hey, don't just stand there all weird and quiet-like. It's creepy.
Hi. She snaps her fingers to grab my attention.
So, are you gonna f***ing quarter up or not? Think you can best the hottest rising star of L7?
From what I've seen, I know I couldn't best a scrub, let alone a professionally competitive player of this game. Nope. No thank you. Plus, I'm not sure I'm allowed to play games while I'm working.
You work here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, me. And what's your job? Hassling me? I'm actually pretending to work here. Shh. I enforce arcade law within this noble Funplex. I mean, we all know our girl loves the bold. Absolutely. But she also loves to laugh. Oh, Saint Maker? I saw the trailer for that, and that looked absolutely terrifying. I don't know if I'll play it. I've thought about it anyway. I'll have to think about it some more. I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I did 2 before. I don't think I did 1 yet. I'm gonna try 1. Yeah, I haven't done 1 yet. Yeah, it's, the trailer kind of gave me very strong, Weeping Angel vibes from Doctor Who, so I was like, Beep! Right. I'm the new floor attendant. And if you're not careful with your snark, I can show you to the exit. Oh, she loved it. Oh, you are a cute one. Sassy. And direct.
Hey, they haven't given you a name tag yet. How am I supposed to know who you are?
I think that was actually a weird tactic to have me introduce myself to her. Mm-hmm. Okay, Game Dan, I'll try to remind you. And I'll see you soon, Westwood. Yeah, gobsmacked to say the least. Catherine, you called me out. I mean, you're probably not wrong. With the current backlog of games, it probably would be about 10 years, but you called me out. I'm Crystal. I did technically just start working here 6 hours ago. It might take them time to issue me a name tag. Maybe they need to send a carrier pigeon to an ancient monastery where name tags are forged in a vast clay oven.
Nah, Gavin's just slacking big time. I'll talk to that silly boy for you. Make sure you get some proper respect.
Thank you. I know, Game Dan, I know. That's the tactic. That's the real tactic. Thanks?
No problem. We gamers gotta stick together.
I'm Queen Bee, by the way. Aggro-style FOD lane pusher specialist for L7 Gaming.
I figured that when you put your arms over your head, cheered, and shouted, "No one can defeat me, Queen Bee."
Hey, I do not sound like that. Well, maybe a little.
Alright. Purr and Teo. What is this? The path to darkness that is the internet. Nope. Sure, I'd like to learn more. Will it hurt or traumatize me? Did I do 2 last time? I might have. I'm thinking 2 or 3. 3 from Mara. I do like 3. Did I do 3? Let's try 3. I did 2. Okay. We'll do 3 then. Yeah, I heard about the diary, Sarah. I haven't checked it out either. I think it's only for mobile. I'm torn. On one hand, I'm curious. On the other, I'm slightly worried as to what I'm going to get myself into. And if no up, we have rollback. Exactly. Exposing myself freely to the horrors of the internet seems unwise.
Come on!
Please? I promise it's not going to hurt.
Alright, we got that one up. Queen Bee grabs my arm and pulls me closer to the Fist of Discomfort cabinet. And upon further inspection, I see the whole haphazard pile of tech she's rigged up. Okay, I think we're back. Passion seems to run deep in this arcade. Everybody's spirit burning with passion for, well, various things. But hey, passion's passion. She seems to like me, which will make my job easier in the long run. There's a huge FOD community in this arcade, despite being a tiny strip mall joint. Good to know. Let's see. Well, if it isn't the old boo's turn. This is gonna be hard. What? In public? I think not. This music, I'm gonna miss this music. Alright. Enough simping for Teo. Let's move on with our lives. Back when I was stomping around on dance mat games as a kid, they had arrows. I'm not sure I'd even know how to play this one, but it has caught my curiosity. From the previous observed conversation, this guy seems to know the ins and outs of this weird dancing game, and is keen to teach. I know, Sarah, like, my heart. Before I commit to getting down with my bad self, I think I should know a little more about exactly what that entails. Plus, I'm used to playing these games solo. Less chance of stomping on someone else's foot that way.
'Tis a valid point. However, how could I resist to ask a gal such as yourself? You caught my eye the moment you walked over.
Hey, wait. You're new here, right?
Just keep reminding me about the fight, Zachary. Just keep reminding me. Okay, I mean, he liked when I went for it, I think. I think I went for it last time, didn't I? Yeah. I did do one last time. I still want to get, like, a good ending. Am I just trying to talk myself into things? I know, what on God's green earth was that fight indeed? I still want to get points, though. I don't want to say no. Okay, I'm gonna try 2. And if not, I'm gonna roll back. And I'm gonna go for 1, because I know I got points last time I did 1. The offer is hard to refuse. Dance games are fun, you know? But I can't imagine being up there, dancing in front of a huge crowd. Maybe after I've played Showtime Stage multiple times. Alone. Possibly in the dark. I'll give it a try eventually, after I sort out the basic steps. Maybe you can teach me how this thing works? Okay, that still worked. Whew.
I would enjoy that. I've taught many lead-footed newbies to become master movers and shakers.
No time for lessons, unfortunately. I'm on the clock right now. I'm the new floor attendant, Crystal. Okay. Wanna film a workplace safety video? I think I did I do 3 last time? I either did 1 or 3. I know M, Teo. Heart. I think... I know. 1 is so tempting. 1 sounds funny. I did 1? Okay. No, GG. I'm not gonna keep romancing Teo. It's just hard to say goodbye, okay? I have problems letting go. I'll try 3 since I did 1 last time. But I can always roll back and do 1 again. Look, this is great and all, but can you thin out your crowd a little for me? Fire codes. Didn't I? No, I didn't do this. Emergency exits. You know, that sort of thing.
Sheesh.
Come on, it's not that bad. I've seen hotter crowds most weekends around this game.
Rules are rules.
Yeah, you're right. The least I can do is be accommodating.
Okay, so 3 was not the right answer for that. Okay, I'm gonna do 1 again, because I know that worked last time. The hardest part of letting go is saying goodbye. I know. Alright, let's just keep on going. There we go. Whew. Oh, this music. Alright, I can only pick 3. Hold on a sec. Alright. Oh, wow, look at this! It's so even across the board. 2 would have been fine? Okay, I'll try to remember that for next time. Okay, definitely the kindest. So, last time we didn't do Naomi and Ashley, so let's do Naomi and Ashley at the very least. Yeah, sorry, JJ, I did mean you can only do 2. I can smell disaster on the wind, and it smells sweet. As in, I can smell that box of birthday cupcakes one of the parents left near the ticket desk, with kids swarming around it, scavenging for their favorite icing colors. At first, my inner child is merely offended that someone thought one of those icing-blobbed cupcake cakes was superior to actual birthday cake. But there are clearly larger issues at stake than that.
I want a chocolate! Don't take all the chocolate!
Chocolate! Girl, your shirt is so cute.
I want 2 cupcakes. Give me 2 cupcakes.
No fair! Everybody gets one, and mine's gotta be chocolate!
Mm-hmm. Of course, the kid at the front grabs the last one.
Finders keepers, losers weepers.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
Finders keepers, losers weepers. Ha ha ha.
The parents aren't paying attention. They're too busy complaining about their jobs and the weather and the PTA and stuff. Meaning when the first cupcake is thrown, nobody is there to stop it.
Ah! Stop it! Stop it!
These kids.
I want chocolate!
As blobby wads of icing and sponge cake go flying, I glance over to the coin-op games, which are about to get caught in the crossfire. They're selling chocolate, Mom! Chocolate! I always hated chocolate. Naomi, who's busy trying to unjam a joystick one of the kids waggled too hard, looks up to see the cupcake onslaught coming her way. As does Ashley, whose fuzzy costume is a nice and inviting target for flying confectionery. Act fast, Crystal! Save Naomi's game, save Ashley's costume. I can't save them both, can I? It's one or the other. Well, I mean, it would probably be easier to wash Cupcake out of Naomi's... Should I... Oh, you know what, Mara? You're right. I have the power of time travel now. I can go back. I can do this, and if not, I'm gonna save Ashley. Quickly, I hurl myself into the action. Oh no, not this jump again! Get down! That is, an interestingly placed cupcake, the last one. Numbness sets in as multiple rounds of frosting-coated mortar fire impact against my body. When I finally hit the ground, my clothes are totally ruined. But alas, my noble self-sacrifice could not completely protect them. Ah, it foreshadowed the bullet. Interesting. Oh no! Naomi seems to get the idea and shields the game with her body. A few stray cupcakes that missed me hit her, but otherwise no damage done. Ashley takes a few shots, unfortunately, but it could have been worse. As parents swarm to round up the cupcake war instigators, Naomi and Ashley kneel down to check on my fallen form.
Crystal! Are you okay?
Oh my!
Could be paralyzed from the neck down. Crystal! Blink once if you're paralyzed. Blink twice if not.
Sure. I'm not paralyzed.
Oh hey, or you could talk. That works too.
Naomi helps me to my feet, although I have to be careful not to mingle my icing with her icing in the process.
Ugh.
Days like these, I'm glad I wear an apron. Ew. Cupcakes are food, not fashion.
Oh, poops.
Colored icing is just the worst. I think I can get these two out with some club soda, fortunately. Guess they got all of us, huh? But Crystal, worst of all. You know, that was super selfless of you, trying to save us from the splatter. Speaking as a floor attendant, you score a silver medal.
Despite all of us ending up splattered a little, they seem in good spirits. I should try to keep that rolling. My cupcake foo was not strong enough. I must now go meditate under a waterfall and train for 10 years. No mere cupcake can stop me. I am a hardened and stalwart defender of this arcade. Never mind me. How are you two? Anything I can do to help? I'm thinking either 1 or 3. Potentially. What we thinking, guys? Well, maybe 2. JJ says 1. Catherine says 1. I'm trying to think if there's a quirk that they both like in here. Anonymous says 1. Sarah's like, I don't know. Why not all? That's true. Alright, let's go with 1 for now. Unfortunate that my learned skills at the mastery of mid-air cupcake retrieval failed me in this hour of need. I have dishonored myself and my arcade. I must train for 10 years, during which I can let the shame of this incident drive the fire in my soul to greater heights of cupcake defense.
Just have Ashley daydream up a training montage for you. Same effect, but it saves a lot of time. I am at your disposal, although my screenwriting fees are industry standard if you want the full Ashley treatment.
Hey, got stuff with Naomi.
Anyway, thanks, Crystal. That was a complete mess, but I guess it could have been more of a complete mess if you hadn't done that.
See ya.
I'd better get back to fixing this joystick. You should clean up and get back to it also. The party's still going. Good luck.
Hey, we got points with both! Hooray! Brrr. I love it.
Yeah, good luck, and hey, good work. If you'll excuse me, I need to go clean up poor Pinky a bit.
Yay, it worked. I didn't even have to rewind time and have nasty consequences. That could have gone better, but it also could have gone much, much worse. More importantly, I kept their spirits up. Even Ashley, who has to clean icing out of her fuzzy felt, came out of it cheerful. With a brief nod from Gavin, I snatched one of the official Funplex t-shirts to replace my cupcake top. After a few minutes in the bathroom to change and wipe icing off my pants, I'm ready to go again. Right. That's that sorted out. Okay, one more thing. Let's go hang out with Percy and Gavin. I'm gonna avoid Teo, at least some of the time. Okay. Maybe Percy saw something. Gavin had to see where the tickets went. Yeah, that's true, JJ. Butterfly effect. We didn't get points on the first. Okay. No problem, Sarah. I mean, we're not really going for any of their routes, really. I just want to be friends with them at the end, so as long as we can do that, we are A-okay. I did do Percy last time. Let's do Gavin. Nope, not gonna mess around with this one. A theft is serious business. Wait right here, okay, kid? I'll go get help. We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise.
Okay.
I ducked through the crowd, weaving my way back to the ticket desk. Hey, Gavin, that girl over there.
Boy with the red hair currently playing Frogger. He took her tickets when she wasn't looking.
Wait, you saw?
Certainly.
Of course. What of it?
Wait, you knew? And didn't do anything to help? He likes steady, I think. I'm gonna go for 1. Okay, so how do we deal with this one? Do we go confront the brat's parents, or go grab the cops, or just work him over under the hot lights?
Honestly, I'd suggest letting it go. If you confront the child, he'll clam up and refuse to ever admit wrongdoing. And the parents can be twice as immature, I've found. Right now, I just want to keep the peace. One girl crying is less of a disturbance than a boy throwing a tantrum.
The way he stands there so stoic and uncaring while that girl in pink just sobs. It's not right. I mean, seriously, it's not right. But he's my boss. How hard do I want to push this? Okay, so I didn't get his affection. And to answer your question, Game Dan, we're still very kindly. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, so we're good. So if I did basic, like just your bog basic, how would that have gone? Okay, let's not make a volatile party an explosive one. How about we just comp her the ticket she lost?
I think not.
Man, you just can't make this boy happy.
Hardly good business sense to do that. How can we tell how many she actually had? She could lie. It wouldn't be fair to just give her something she didn't earn.
They're skee-ball tickets.
And we risk escalating the situation by showing favoritism or by confronting the boy for his misdeeds. Kids will go to great lengths to stick to a lie. And the parents can be twice as immature, I've found.
Okay, I'm going back to my first choice. I like it more. Gavin, have a heart. What makes her sadness less important than that boy's potential tantrum? I call bull beep on that. I thought you were all about supporting others' dreams. Can't say I like it, but it's your call. I wash my hands. I think I'm gonna go for kindness. Have a heart, Gavin. You're not a robot. Come on. Come on, Gavin. So you'll let one customer feel like crap just to avoid having another customer maybe feel like crap? A thief, may I add. There's keeping the peace, and there's allowing suffering just because it's the path of least resistance. We're losing a customer today regardless. I'd rather not break a little girl's heart to do it. And let a bully learn he can do what he wants. At first it looks like he's going to chew me out for standing up to him. But... Hey! Alright. Oh, sorry, Mara. I missed that you said 2.
You think me a monster?
I hadn't intended.
Of course I feel bad about this. I feel bad for her, and he shouldn't get away with it. I'm just trying to protect the arcade as a whole.
Then do it. Protect the arcade by protecting the gamers. And their dreams. He sighs like a stress release valve yawning open and closed.
Indeed.
Hey. Got that double. Alright.
You're right, of course.
Apologies.
Focusing on the big picture does tend to leave me apathetic to each individual brushstroke. My apologies, Crystal. I'm lucky I had you to put me back on track. Your predecessor wouldn't have stood up to me like this, and shown me how wrong I was. Now, let's sort this out properly.
Yeah, no, that's totally valid, Mara. Absolutely. Gavin walks right up to the kid who's busy hopping a frog around in traffic. Wouldn't mind seeing this kid go play in traffic myself. Damn, girl. Oh, he came at him with the boy. God of War to this boy.
Ahem. Boy.
What do you want?
Can't help but notice that roll of tickets in your pocket. Big winner, are you?
The biggest? Got 'em all playing, that spinny color game over there, see?
Really? It's funny, see, I own that game. May I see your roll, please?
I don't want to show you.
Well, I can see the end poking out of your pocket there, and I see the serial number on the ticket starts with a 1. Which is interesting, because the roll I loaded into the color spinner, it started with a 2.
I think not.
Meaning those tickets were won playing skee-ball. Specifically by that girl over there. And you took them.
You're a liar. Leave me alone. I'll yell for my mom.
Seriously?
Do you really want to risk having your mom believe me instead of you? Instead, how about you give me the tickets and walk away?
At first, the kid looks like he's gonna shriek bloody murder, but a few nervous glances at his mother, busy munching chips by the vending machine, changes his mind.
Take him. I don't want him anyway.
Oh, those angry stomps. He angrily stomps away, presumably to go play some other game. On the other side of the arcade.
Yay!
I guess she's happy?
You did it! You found my tickets!
The girl actually hugs me. Well, hugs my leg anyway.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks and thanks.
Now then, let's get you your prize. What is it you wanted?
Crayons!
Those we have. Crystal, I'll take it from there.
Thanks, Gavin. Ooh, that's a fuzzy, happy feeling right there. But no time to rest on my laurels. I've got other arcade dreams to defend. 2 problems in the can. Okay, cupcakes and tickets sorted out. As for that angry, shouting parent by the driving games who's gonna come back to haunt us later. Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like they went home. Problem solved? But the boy she was shouting at is gone too?
Hey, Crystal, you missed the fireworks. And I don't mean my dancing.
What happened? Queen Bee glances back briefly in the middle of playing some samurai-based fighting game.
Oh, some beep was screaming at this kid for no good reason. Eventually, the parents got into a shouting match. Teo talked them both down, but they decided to bail on the party.
Thanks, Teo.
All I did was point out that we were right next to a donut shop, frequented by some very well-read cops.
Drat. I was hoping to cool things off so they could keep enjoying the party.
Don't sweat it, Cal. You did good work out there. Yeah, I saw that impromptu cupcake shooting gallery. What a mess. And those stolen tickets. Man, kids can be jerks, but you gave it your best. You're looking pretty run down, though. Why not take a break?
I have a solemn and sworn duty to bring peace to my arcade.
Beep that. Go take 5.
Well, truthfully, I am pretty worn the heck out after all that. Teo's right. I need to step away from this craziness, if only for a few minutes. After a silent nod from Gavin to confirm it's cool with him, I slip away, headed for the employee lounge. To have too close of a heart-to-heart with a random kid in here. So... Yes, Mara, absolutely. I definitely want to get Naomi her games this time. I know I did this last time, but I'm gonna keep on the strain for right now. Okay, get that kindness. Well, at least you can get away with saying that, Zachary. So I have to talk to somebody, or who do I want to hang out with? Okay, Gavin is the highest right now. Looks like it's either Percy, Queen Bee, or Teo. Alright, so it's gonna be either Percy or Queen Bee. Because we did Teo last time. Where is my coin? There it is. This calls for the coin! Alright. Heads is going to be Queen Bee. Tails is going to be Percy. Sorry, Game Dan, Juniper's not here. I can't hang out with her. Hiya! Heads! Aw, it's gonna be Queen Bee. Sorry, Mara. Not Percy's time this time. I didn't drop it, Anonymous. I didn't drop it. Queen Bee looks like she's completely done for the day. There's an exasperated frown on her face as she shoves various webcams and mics into her bag. She doesn't even notice me as I approach. Oh my. Beep! Beep! And beep! Beep! Yeah! Anarchy! Yeah, 100% Mara. We're totally going to get him in all his scenarios when we do his route. Anarchy! You show that high-tech equipment who's boss. Beep it! Yeah! Fight the man! Wait, why are we angry again? Hey.
Those kids were really messing with my concentration. The high-pitched voices, the crying, the yelling. It's hard to focus with all that background noise. I much prefer the sounds of people cheering me on and the excitement of a good crowd.
You don't say. Can we be there with Percy at the end? Funplex Rising? Sure. You might need to remind me, Sarah, when we get there. I can cheer you on next time there is a mass child attack. I don't know any formal cheers, but I'm adept at flailing my arms wildly and wooing. When he collapses. Right, okay. Just drop the coins. I mean, that's basically what happens when I'm tossing it anyway. You might be onto something, Catherine.
That's nice of you, but this one's on me.
Right. Sorry, I couldn't remember exactly when that happened. Okay. I will, yeah, definitely hang out with Percy next time. Sounds good.
I wasn't playing at the top of my game tonight. I know I'm so much better than this. Ugh, it's the beeping worst feeling ever. But you win some, you lose some. Right, kid?
Yeah, that's how I feel after today's shift.
It was rough out there. Normally I'll leave when a gathering of that caliber is around, but I've got an important tournament coming up and need all the practice I can get. Kids or no kids.
Not bad.
But for your first day, you held your own. I'm impressed.
Really? Hey, plain old Daniel, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
I've dealt with my fair share of brats and trolls roaming around here, and you certainly held yourself up to a higher standard than the last guy that worked here.
That's good, right?
That's hecking good, kid. I think you'll fit in nicely among this crowd of misfits.
That's a relief. I was worried people weren't going to accept me.
Get wrecked.
If anyone gives you any trouble at all, you tell Queen Bee. I'll fight them.
Oh yeah, Mara, I think you were either playing through some endings or you had to go to work or something that night. Really, that's really not necessary. I don't need people fisticuffing in my name. Gavin will most definitely fire me for that.
Suit yourself, kid. Either way, welcome to the gang.
Thanks. What was the last thing you saw, Westwood? Just remind me. Yeah, were you here when the... Oh, hello. What's the sitch? What's going on? Hold on. What's going on? Going for that number 1. Aw, Daniel. Thank you for the $10 donation. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. Can we get some gorgeous hype in the chat for plain old Daniel? That's so awesome. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my dude. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, Westwood. Oh, you had just met Queen Bee, Westwood. Okay. Yeah, so we had a birthday party, and there was a cupcake shooting gallery, and I saved Ashley and Naomi from it. And then there was a kerfuffle with 2 kids where one of the kids stole some tickets from her, and I got Gavin to finally have a heart and get her tickets back. And now I'm just talking to Queen Bee before I leave after my first day of work, basically. Yep, it was a shooting gallery of cupcakes. And I had cupcakes everywhere. Everywhere. Yep, Mara. Can confirm Gavin, although being stoic, does have a heart beneath all of that. I watch as Queen Bee slings her bag over her shoulder, waves bye to all the lingerers, and swiftly exits the Funplex. I know, it's a hell of a first day, Westwood. Aw, still not number 1. One day. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate it. With things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. Yes, we did meet Teo, Westwood. I was kind of busy not wanting to break his heart. Took me a little while. Yes, colorful cupcake. And Nadashiko! Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the happy 4th. Happy 4th to you as well. Alright, with things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. Uh-oh. There's gonna be a fight in chat over who's number 1. Bring it. Hold on, can I... that's a very bad knuckle crack. I can't knuckle crack. I seek out Gavin to handle the remains of the day. Ooh, pretty fireworks. Hi, Gavin.
You came to me when dealing with those stolen tickets. Good. I want you to know I'll always be here should you need me, even if I look busy. The cost of cleaning our carpets won't be as bad, thanks to your quick thinking. I'm not pleased that you sold our moopy for only $1,000, not $3,000 as I'd requested.
Aw. I appreciate it, Game Dan. I felt it, even if I couldn't hear it. Oh. Whoa. What's the sitch? What's happening? What's happening over here? Wait, whoa. What's cooking? Another $30 donation from Daniel. with the message saying it's on. Uh-oh. This is trouble. Oh, can we get some more hype for plain old Daniel, please? Oh, that's amazing. Woo! Oh no, Zachary, he snapped back. Snap, snap. Oh, it's so great. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, really, Nadashika. It's the first stream you've been able to catch. Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm glad you're able to join today, and thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed my visual novel gameplays. That's great. Oh, long-time video lurker, exactly. It's not too late to switch routes. No. But I am gonna still do Juniper's. I just don't know where I am with Juniper, because she doesn't have, like, a stat thing. So we'll just have to hope for the best. But I got some people here to help me make sure I stay on track with Juniper, so we should be good.
Gavin seems to have taken a shine to you. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you've scored 6,750 points. Nice. Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up. Today's pizza fact is, Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Wow! Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 2?
Yes, always. Always a good idea to save. Alright. Mostly common sense and then beach. Just don't be a jerk and encourage your dreams. Yeah! Alright. I can do that. I can do that for Juniper. Oh, arcade spirits, spirits. Guide me in the way at the secret route as I chase ghosts. Oh. Okay. Oh, Juniper, wait! Roll it back! Roll it back! Okay. We gotta hang out with our girl because she's shown up.
Right! You're happy! This is the best I've seen you in ages, Crystal. Before you come home all drained and exhausted. Now, well, you're still tired, but a good tired.
My roommate Juniper, she'd taken to stopping by during her lunch break, whenever she could get away from her office cubicle long enough to do so. Hey Gigi, welcome back for realsies this time. Ooh, JJ Lene had some pizza rolls. It's still hard work, don't get me wrong. But overall, it's good work. I just feel good. Totally good and stuff.
Yes!
Yas, queen.
Good.
Agreed. Super good. Double plus good.
Iris, we talked about you listening in on my conversations. What did I tell you about that? What's the sitch? Wade! What does it mean, Wade? What's happening? What is this nonsense? We just got a $10 donation from Zachary that says, shines my crown nonchalantly. I can't believe there's a freaking donation war in my chat. This is ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. Y'all redonkulous right now. I don't even know what I'm clicking. I'm trying to get like everything back set up properly. Oh my goodness. Shines crown nonchalantly. Can we please get some hype for Zachary as well in the chat? Thank you so much, Zachary. I really appreciate it. Oh, that's too funny. Oh. And yes, Nadashika, this game is on a huge sale. I think I heard it's $4 American right now, so it's a great time to pick it up. Oh, no problem, Westwood. Thank you. Thank you for just being here and supporting the stream. It's great. It's so awesome to have all you guys here. Oh, man. Absolutely, Sarah. You guys are all amazing. Really, really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I'm blushing like a mad woman. Alright. Anyway, where was I? Technically $3.99, but rounded up because a cent. To pretend I wasn't eavesdropping even when I am? Exactly. You know, I'd be more upset about my creepy privacy invading digital overmistress, but I have to admit that Iris really pulled through for me. I am. That's true, Gigi. It's calling the kettle black at this point, really, isn't it? Even if she also ordered a 3-month supply of pizza bagels on my behalf.
When you have pizza on a bagel.
But Crystal, when pizza's on a bagel? So, Juniper, how long do you have left on your break? Any time to squeeze in some pinball or something? I can spot you tokens.
No can do. Our new assistant synergy manager arranged a team building exercise. I have to, like, move colored bits of paper around or something and then exchange high fives.
Assistant synergy manager? That sounds like a very vague job.
Nah, it's actually entry level. Good pay and right on track to middle management. Pretty cushy if a bit dull. Funny thing is that they asked me if I knew anybody who'd fit in before they started advertising for candidates, and I said nope. Who'd want to do that?
What's the sitch? What's the sitch?
What is that? Oh my god. Another... Holy crap, Daniel. Another $30 donation from Daniel. Saying, gotta be real close now. Hold on, I need to look at my homepage. What is going on? This is an emergency. I need to look at this. Okay, without a question, top supporters are definitely Daniel and Zachary. Whew. Holy shnikes, guys. Major hype. Oh my gosh. I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm just losing more and more of my sanity as time goes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What is this competition? My brain is literally like shutting down. I'm just like, what am I doing? Whew. Oh my goodness. All I can do is clap for you guys and say thank you so much. Molly.exe has stopped working, basically. This is what's happening right now. Oh yes, Sarah, you should definitely show your 9-year-old Kim Possible. Kim Possible's so good. The deed is done. Congratulations, Daniel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Oh my goodness. I need to finish off my tea while I like process life. Hold on. It is a Disney classic. That's why it's my notification sound. Absolutely. Whew, okay. So Juniper, when was this exactly? You were saying? Ooh, cute puppy picked a Discord. I'll have to look for that now, Dashiko. Thank you.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
So 2 weeks ago, right, when I needed to find work, you told them you didn't know any good candidates for a well-paying entry-level job.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, but you wouldn't have liked being an assistant synergy manager, right? Not one bit.
Wouldn't I, though? Wouldn't I? Well, Mara, it's never too late to watch Kim Possible. Kim Possible is a great show. Would highly recommend. Always. Always for Kim Possible. That was such a good show. My goodness. And yes, Westwood, what Crystal and Juniper are talking about is, basically how she's fitting into her new job at the arcade. And then Juniper's like, I'm a new manager for this thing. And it's really funny. They were like advertising for it 2 weeks ago, but I didn't know anybody at the time. And Crystal's like, I was looking for work at that time, so... kind of awkward. And then she's like, oh, crap. I'm sorry. So that's basically what they're talking about. Zachary has relinquished the crown to plain old Dan. At least you just polished it, Zachary, so it's all nice and shiny for Daniel. Oh. Okay, Sarah. I will do my best to not be mean to Juniper. I'm pretty sure I was nice to her the first time, so I will be nice to her right now, too. Yes, and, JJ, I didn't have black coffee today. I had tea, because it's a little more soothing for my throat. So I was good and had that. But I'm probably going to have coffee after the stream's over, if I'm being honest. Oh my goodness, GG, calm down. Definitely spend your money on your engine light. Good grief. Absolutely. Oh, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay. Juniper, yes. Juniper? Please tell me you told them no because I'd already taken this job by that point, not because you forgot.
Hey, I didn't forget. I just, didn't bother telling you about the open position that night.
Because you forgot.
I mean, you'd already had so many jobs you hated. I knew you'd hate being an assistant synergy manager, so I didn't feel the need to tell you.
Oh my goodness, Game Dan! Thank you so much! Oh, thank you. Can we get some hype for Game Dan for the $5 donation? That is so cool. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. This stream is just insanity. Okay. I'm basically gonna go into a coma after this. I'm gonna, pull an Isabella and just fall into a coma. This is all because of you guys. Thank you, thank you.
And it all worked out, right? You just spent the last 5 minutes telling me how happy you are here.
Thank you for the hype, everybody. Not a lie, I was happy here indeed. Also not a lie, having packed pizza bagels for lunch. After having pizza bagels for breakfast, because we barely had enough money to cover the rent this week pulled together. Also not a lie, Gavin constantly hiding the numbers from us, insisting things were fine, all while dryly joking about perpetually being on the edge of crash and burn. Also not a lie that every time someone in my family tried to chase after happiness instead of stability, we fell deeper and deeper into debt and misery.
Ooh.
Well, I appreciate it, Zachary. Y'all crazy, and I love you all so much. You guys are awesome.
Crystal? Say something, you're scaring me.
When I lost my lifeguard job, I barely reacted. Didn't care that I was impoverished again and facing an uncertain future. I guess one of the nasty side effects of no longer going with the flow is no longer being numb to the reality of your situation. But I shouldn't feel upset. I've been genuinely enjoying my new job. It's restored my sense of hope that my days can be something to live through, not just endure. I have no right to be angry or upset at losing an opportunity at a safer, more stable future. Right? It's not okay. Why didn't you tell me? Harsh truth. Honest truth. I can be honest. I am where I want to be. I'm in the perfect spot. So I won't be angry or upset. Simple as that. Well, the good news, Mara, is that the Changeling video today is like 14 minutes long. It's not super long, so hopefully you will be able to get to it after this. I decided I was done compromising, right? Done with settling, going with the flow. I'm going to be the one to break the family curse. I chose this path of my own free will, even if I didn't have all the facts at the time. But if I'm going to be honest, boundless confidence doesn't cover the simple fact that I chose to be vulnerable rather than safe. If the arcade closes, if anything else goes wrong, still, no need to dump all that on Juniper. It's okay, Juniper. You were right. I'd have hated that job. And things are great here.
Oh, good. You were kind of freaking me out. Trust me, it's the right decision. You'd learn to loathe working at my office, like I do.
Like I do.
I mean, sure, the pay is good, and you get solid health insurance and paid vacation time, and they have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby.
Juniper. Oh, you have to work at 2 a.m. on your normal day. Aw, man. Mara, I'm sorry. That sucks.
And these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden crafted by master chairsmiths.
Aw, man, the good chairs. Juniper, I said it's fine. Everything is fine. Honestly, I'm okay. I mean, I won't deny that job would have been a safer bet. I want to contribute my fair share to the apartment rent, you know? But what's done is done. I'd rather look forward than back.
Right. Forget I said anything. Please forget I said anything. I'm sorry. I should have told you. I shouldn't have held that back.
Well, you can make it up to me with a smooch later. Wink.
But I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible at my office. You'd have been miserable there, like me.
Juniper, it's cool. You're right, I'd have hated it.
Okay, good. I've got a good feeling about all this. I think you're right where you need to be. Even if I was, kind of awful about getting you here. Hey, I gotta get back to the office. Have a good lunch, okay?
I can feel the distant rumble of a frozen box of pizza bagels taunting me from the recently repaired employee break room. Yeah, okay. And you have a good rest of the hours of your day, yeah?
You bet!
I'm okay with this. Everything is fine. Right? Right. What I need right now is a distraction. And frozen pizza bagels are most certainly not it. My pocket money is really slim, but I think I need to step out for some fresh air and treat myself to a better lunch than that. And hey, maybe some company too. Nice and distracting, talking to someone about anything other than this. Let's see, who's available? Oh my goodness, anonymous. I would have fallen out of my chair too if I thought a spider was walking past my legs. Okay, who is our lowest bet right now? Okay, it's between Percy and Teo. I think we're gonna take Percy out for a coffee date. Yo, Percy! What you doing? Oh, package handler. Oof. Yeah, your legs are gonna be sore. Especially after all the, was it rafting you did? Not rafting. Shoot. Anyway, after what you did today, your legs are probably gonna be really sore. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know Percy is cool with tubing. Thank you, Mara. That's what I meant. Tubing. Thank you. Water was involved somewhere. Oh, that's weird, Game Dan. But thank you. Wonder why it hates your card when it's on the computer. Really strange. Nadeshiko works an early morning shift and works 6 hours. They typically forget to give us breaks. Oh no. That's not good. Jumping spider fell on you from the tree on the shoulder. Oh no. Ugh. I was gonna say, months after you finish this game, you'll still hear it when you have pizza on a bagel. I believe it. I believe it. Oh, Mara signed the waiver, says, I don't need to take breaks. Whew, man. Tough cookie. Alright. I know Percy is cool with people interrupting his moopy mania, but I still prefer to wait until he's taking a break between rounds. Looks like good timing for lunch. Percy's flipping through messages on his phone in a highly bored manner when I walk up to him. Hey, Percy. How's Moopy today?
Oh, pretty bad performance overall. Haven't even cleared 1 million for the day. And a few of my stock picks are down. Bad luck overall.
Lovely day.
Don't use your break room, wow.
But on the whole, can't complain. Every day is a gift. So, do you need something, Crystal?
To be honest, if I don't get out of here and get my mind off of things, I'm gonna melt down. I was thinking lunch. You had lunch yet?
Don't you usually have those little pizzas?
You noticed, huh?
I subsisted on peanut butter sandwiches for a time. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Crystal. Life has ups and downs. But seeing as you're looking to avoid the downs at the moment, by all means, let's go fetch some lunch. If I may suggest our destination. You haven't been to the whole store yet, have you?
The donut shop?
Donut shop and used bookstore. They have pastries and sandwiches and the like. It's a charming little cafe at heart. If you'd be kind enough to accompany me. Unless you'd rather we have little pizzas.
Donuts and books. A winning combination.
Much obliged.
Then let us be off.
Let us be off. Yes, yay, more Ben and Matt. I'm so excited. Despite coming to this little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited our neighbors. Mostly I did whatever needed doing. Took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi, things like that. Whatever the job happened to call for. No more, no less. I couldn't say I'd been a part of any community outside the immediate circle of my co-workers, whereas the others visited Whole Story frequently. Percy leads the way into a shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. Oof, I feel that, Zachary. I don't think I'd ever been in a little independent bookstore. Or a bookstore at all, for that matter. It's 20 beep! Who buys books in brick-and-mortar stores anymore? But despite the subdued atmosphere compared to the arcade, there are customers present and accounted for. Sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and, yes, munching donuts. Percy secures a tiny table for us before directing me to the bar. Hang on, what the heck is up with this menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System?
I'll have a Douglas Adams. Don't worry, they know my order. And it's my treat, yes?
Aw, thanks, Percy. I mumble out a thanks, trying not to make a big deal of it. Cash is tight, and boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much. A pair of middle-aged guys wait to take my order. Hey, I'd like, a super sweet glazed chocolate sprinkle special surprise with orange juice. Surprise me, or glazed and some coffee. What did I do last time? I think I did the top one before? Or did I? Maybe I did the third one. Okay, Mara votes 1. Who else? What do you guys want from the donut bookstore? What we feeling today? Percy's treating us. I did do 1 before. Teo liked it. Kat says 3. Westwood says 2. Nadashiko says 1. Okay, we got 2 1s, a 2 and a 3. 3 1s. 2 3s. 3 3s. 4 3s. 3 2s. Oh boy. 5 3s. Ooh, a glaze and some coffee. Okay. I think the 3s have it. Let's try 3. And we can always roll back if, Percy is not impressed with our donut choices. How do you say that? Karok? One is on first, and 2 is on second, and who is on third? I'll have the Jack Karok? I have no idea how to say that.
1 glazed and coffee? Coming right up.
The second fellow puts together my order and also drops a copy of On the Road on the tray next to it. Huh. A literary lunch.
With alliteration, apparently.
Say, you work at the Funplex, don't you?
Right. We've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening.
I'm glad I'm not alone in having no idea how to pronounce that.
Like clockwork, tick-tock.
Right. Sorry, I should have introduced myself. Floor attendant Crystal Wave Rider at your service. I'm your inside gal for tokens and tickets.
Oh, we are lousy at video games.
Totally lousy.
But Francine's just a peach, isn't she?
Sweetest dame you'll ever meet.
Regardless, welcome to the whole story.
I love these guys.
I'm Ben.
I'm Matt.
And together, we're...
No relation to the actors.
Although they're cuties, and so are we.
Oh, stop.
Stop being cute? Never.
Apparently, the sugar is available in forms other than round and holy. Winku winku.
Anyway, don't let us stop you from having fun on your little date.
Wouldn't dream of it.
It's not a date.
Just friends, then? Friendly friends on a play date?
Maybe the real date was the friends we made along the way.
I forgot about that.
I'd say the real friends were the friends we made along the way.
What if the way was also the real friends who were the real friends we made along the way?
These two.
Okay, now you're just being silly.
And how?
Anyway, next order, please.
Sorry, Nadeshiko. The pair waves the next customer in as I return to Percy's table with our orders and a nicely decorated wooden tray.
I'd have warned you, but honestly, Ben and Matt are best experienced without spoilers.
Right. Oh no! Bob, leave Samantha's internet alone! Let her watch in peace.
They invited me to their wedding, you know. I was new in town back then, but... well, they're kind-hearted, to say the least.
Percy opens the Douglas Adams book they gave him with his biscuits, but only peruses it lightly out of politeness to the book lenders. Soon we've devoured our food. It's probably not a very nourishing lunch all told, but the sweet treat does wonders for my mood. Except Percy definitely picks up on something being a little off. Okay, so he didn't react to what we ordered. He might not react at all. I know I can just roll back and forth, but I'm just gonna make a save quick. I'm just gonna...
Anyway,
say
one.
I want to try one, just for fun, and see if he comments on any of these donuts. The Shell Silverstein. Okay, so that didn't do anything. And... and if we do this, does anything change? Hey, what's good? What's your favorite order from the menu?
One Terry Pratchett coming up. A jam pastry with Clatchy and coffee.
Oh. Okay, the second fellow puts together my order and also drops a small paperback book onto the tray featuring a many-legged wooden travel trunk on the cover. Okay, so none of those did anything. Well, I might as well just go back to the one we did before. Keep it simple.
Penny for your thoughts.
It's complicated.
Penny for my thoughts, then. No need to share yours if you're in no mood.
I guess only Teo cared what we had as far as donuts were concerned. Okay. Seriously, why Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze?
Why not?
Because there's easier high scores out there to knock over. I looked it up on Twin Galaxies last night. That score stood for 30 years.
And that's the challenge, isn't it?
Well, Zachary, at least Pats isn't here to keep track of all the timeline shenanigans.
But I suppose it's not entirely the challenge that appeals to me. It's... well, how to put this? It's personal.
If you don't want to talk about it.
I suppose I've teased it enough. We may not know each other well enough to be... besties, yes. But it's a tale worth telling.
Put simply, Moopy is... it was my little sister's favourite game. Dear little Stella.
Oh no. When you say was, what happened to your sister? Is she dead too? Oh man, why is this game so sad?
My sister was a child prodigy. A leap ahead of the curve in every respect. The sharpest mind. Cleverest wit. The warmest heart.
Aw, he sounds like he's got major choked up in his throat. Ugh. Oh good, Samantha. I'm glad Bob has left you alone for a little while. Hopefully he won't be back.
Mm-hmm.
And mazes. Oh, how she loved mazes. She had a gift for pattern recognition and optimization. A gift and a passion. It thrilled her to no end to take on a mental challenge and defeat it soundly. We got her books and books filled with mazes and puzzles, and she'd clear one of them every day. Always wanted more to fill her dreary hours. But only so many mazes. To solve the problem, I got her a handheld game console and a copy of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze. Honestly, at the time I knew next to nothing of video games. A friend of mine in arithmetic class suggested it. I took every scrap of pocket change I could muster, buying that game for her. My family had next to no money, you see. A nobody family in a nothing village. Well, I suppose you can relate, yes?
I can relate, yes. You notice the pizza bagels, huh? Well, I think it's safe to say kindly is probably gonna be good. And yes, Mara, I also want to hug this teddy bear of a man. We started out with money, I guess. But that didn't last long. Eventually, things like video games were just out of reach. My parents loved me and tried so hard, but... well, the family curse kept getting in the way. Downsizing, pink slips, bad luck again and again. Oh, sorry, Westwood, I missed that your chili dogs are ready. Hope you enjoy them. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
And yet, here you are, doing what you love, despite it not quite alleviating all hardships.
I made my choice. It's going to be fine. Everything is fine.
As you say. So, the game helped freed my sister's need for greater and greater challenges. That's the key to Mr. Moopy, you see. It generates pseudo-random mazes.
Pseudo? As opposed to...
well, it's early 1980 beep technology. Depending on your path through the mazes, you can precede the randomness. It's part of the challenge, playing the game of the game. And Stella could play the game of the game like no other. Better than I could, even. She'd no doubt have beaten the high score by now. Her name up in lights as the champion to unseat a 30-year legacy. And that's why I'm a maniac for Mr. Moopy.
I wait for him to continue, but... nope, that's it. I think I understand, though. You're trying to beat it before she can. Yeah, I don't think Stella's around anymore. You keep using the past tense when describing your sister. I'm sorry for your loss, Percy. I'm sure she was every bit as bright and clever and warm as you described. I wish I could have met her.
Thank you, Crystal. Her loss is... it certainly left a hole in the world. When she passed a few years ago, all her potential, all her brilliance, gone.
Percy sighs deeply, letting the memory wash over him, and pass.
If not for the heart condition, despite everything we tried, everything I did, in the end, it was simply too much.
I take it this heart condition runs in the family.
And now, Mr. Moopy's my connection to Stella. She dreamed of beating it, but the little handheld version she had wasn't quite the equal of the original. So, one day, I'm going to take down the score. And I'm going to do it in her name.
Man, that is so awesome. This boy, he is so lovable. I'm really looking forward to doing his route and then making this dream a reality. It's gonna be great.
I'll put her initials at the top of that scoreboard. S-I-S.
Aww, so wholesome.
3.5 million points. by Percival James Sinclair. Earned in honor of Stella Isabel Sinclair.
I love that her initials also spell out sis, which is great. Oh man.
I know that on that day, somewhere she'll be smiling at me and saying, "Good show, Percy. Good show."
Good show. Oh man. Despite the sadness of the story, I can't help but smile at the ending. Well, on the day you beat the score for her, floor attendant Crystal will be there to cheer you on.
Thank you, love. It's appreciated.
Beep beep.
Lunch break's over.
Back to the grindstone, eh?
The arcade's not that grindy.
Curious. Well, if you'll pardon the obtuse observation, you do seem to be going through the motions.
Huh? No, I'm not. I'm having a blast there. Look at his face right now.
By doing what needs doing, yes.
Of course, I'm a diligent employee.
I suppose it's a question of ambition. But it's not my place to judge. And you've work to do, yes?
Be seeing ya.
Go on, go on. I'll return the tray and our books.
Can't say I get what he meant by that. Scarlet Hollow. No, I have not had the chance to play through that Nadeshiko. But he's right about one thing. There's work to do. I take my leave to return to the Funplex. Well, that was a delightful lunch date with Percy. I really enjoyed that. Okay. I'm trying to remember if I got points with this one or not. I don't recall. I think I just go no matter what. Did I do 2? Okay. I did 2 last time. What do you guys think? Which one should we do today? What we feeling? What we thinking? Okay, I did 2. Okay, Mara votes for 3. Just your bog basic number 3. JJ votes 3. Anonymous votes 3. We got 3 threes. Ooh, 4 threes from Sweet Bean. Alright. Oh, 5 threes. Okay. Well, at this rate, I think the 3s have it. Pretty much 3. Alright, Bog Basic time. Is there a reason it has to be Ashley and not me?
Nope.
Definitely not. He just needs muscle to help move games around. I've got muscle. Well, I've got a muscle or 2. Just ask Naomi. I help her move games all the time. Yeah! I feel like such a third wheel at those auctions anyway. Let Crystal be the third wheel and let me handle the floor. I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met. Trust me. I want to do more than I've been doing. Different things. New things. Show some initiative like...
I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Crystal instead. But no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty in case of ticket jams.
Okay, so we're back and we're off. Okay. So, we're back on the road. So Scarlet Hollow is a supernatural mystery visual novel with a bit of romance. It has 3 eps out right now. Okay. Yeah, please post a link to it in the visual novels chat on Discord. That'd be great. Thank you. Yes, Mara. Definitely gotta make sure Gavin gets the games Naomi wanted. Ooh, congratulations, Game Daniel. That's awesome. How are we doing as far as affection goes with people? Okay, Gavin and Percy are maxed right now. Whoa, look at that. I guess we should do Naomi's thing. Let's do kindness, because we need kindness anyway. It's gonna have 7 eps in total. Cool. So Samantha's favorite 3 so far is Percy first, Naomi second, and Teo third. Okay. Alright. Sounds good. I'm waiting until I've done everybody's routes to pick favorites, but I gotta say, I do love Percy. He's so huggable. I'm guessing Hamza's the sort of person who would let a kid have the game of his dreams for free. He doesn't care about money, he cares about people. Am I right?
Correctamundo. Hamza's a great guy. Is he hard to predict? Sure, but he's got a big heart, and that means something in this business. Not enough big heart left some days.
Dang. I wonder who she meant by that. Is everyone higher with Teo down at the bottom? Let me see. Yep, I might have to spend some time with Teo to bump him up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of ignoring him because we did everything with him last time, so... And yes, the Mystery Machine van is back!
Yes, because that's how you pay the bills and keep the doors open. By having a big heart. I won't deny we can sometimes squeak out a trade that's practically a steal, thanks to his personal modus operandi. But let's not push too far here. We need to temper our expectations a little, I suspect.
I think not.
We don't have room to add many more games. Especially relics like Hamza usually deals in.
Okay. We're back. And now we're back in here. I think last time I was like, thank you for your gracious invitation. Kind of a dump. Seeker of Antiquity? Totally not the Scooby-Doo fan. Exactly. I'm thinking 2. Personally. Okay. Mara's 2. JJ's 2. Got 2 2s. Got 2 2s in the chat. 3 2s. 2 seems fun. Also 2? Okay. Typically it's H. Also, right mouse button sometimes works, depending on the visual novel. I was unaware Regan-era amusement machines were antiques on par with the Turin Shroud. That laugh.
You have fire indeed, but rest assured, many a holy grail may lurk in the arcade below. You may even find your own relic of a holy nature by Eve's end. Alas, I have not a moment to enjoy your fine company, Crystal Wave Rider. Perhaps later, but for now, it is time.
H it is! Hooray! Alright, am I browsing or am I schmoozing? Whoops, where are we in the stream of time? It's even! Whoa! Does that mean we go and do something different? Guys, do we do something different? Do we schmooze with Gavin? Is that what we're doing? Mara votes for Gavin. Both ways get good stuffs. Okay, yeah, we haven't seen the schmoozing with Gavin. Let's schmooze with Gavin. I already get my fill of arcade games on a daily basis. No need to go stare and wonder at dusty boxes. I'm curious about what's cooking up here with these other arcade owners, so I seek out Gavin to watch and learn from the master. Gavin, armed with a small plate of delicacies, is hanging back for now and sizing up the competition. Oh, that's true, Zachary, that's true. A perfect moment for me to slide on up and have a chat with him. Ooh, fireworks for Nadeshiko, go enjoy! And Mara too, oh my goodness, fireworks all around. So, any friends in attendance tonight?
I'd hardly call anyone in this room a friend. Not even Hamza. You'd be better off not seeing them that way either. These are our colleagues. Somewhere between an ally and an enemy. A rival, perhaps.
Okay. That's a bit of a cold way of looking at it.
It's practical. I can't afford to invest any real emotional currency in any of these people. Not when I have to look out after my own.
Aw, Sarah. I feel ya. Yeah, Zachary. My mother-in-law had a dog that was terrified of fireworks, so I always felt so bad for all the pets around here. Naomi would argue he has a hard time investing any real emotional currency in his own people, but he's too focused on the crowd to get into that right now.
While I'm friendly with plenty of folks, I do hesitate to declare pure friendship. It wouldn't be fair to the other person.
How do you figure?
Consider a true unfettered friendship. The kind with no conflicts of interest, no strings attached. It's difficult when you're in the same business together. If I'm friends with another arcade owner, I'm liable to make bad business decisions that help out my friend, and vice versa. I wouldn't want to burden them with that. Either I hurt my business and my fellow employees, which would be disastrous, or they hurt theirs to better support me and mine. It's messy. Better to be friendly than friends, for all involved.
I mean, there's such a thing as having professionalism, too, so I can appreciate that. Okay. What about workplace romances? Within a work unit, not with a rival. Although... it had to be asked eventually, didn't it? I'm asking for Naomi's sake.
Well, that's a little different. Within a group, we're trying to strengthen each other, and the group as a whole. So there's less of a conflict of interest. We all pull the same direction. It can still be messy, however. It's important to avoid conflict of interest. Reasonable adults with strong awareness can sort through that mess, I would hope.
Right. Okay. Good to know. For reasons? Man, didn't faze him at all. Sheesh. Yes, hope you can sleep, Mara.
Now let's size up our rivals for the auction ahead. I do recognize a few.
Oh, that guy.
That one's the owner of Pixelpalooza on the other side of town. He's amiable and willing to make trades, but will happily take advantage of someone who doesn't know the true value of the game they're trading. She's a private collector with a basement full of retro cabinets. She's perfectly willing to overpay to get the game she seeks, meaning she'll probably snap up some of the best deals from Hamza, should Hamza allow it. She's... Can't say I've ever seen her at one of these events before. Might be worth figuring out who she represents. Often arcades or collectors will send a proxy in their stead. As for him... he looks familiar, but I can't quite place the face.
That's two people wearing sunglasses at night. The epitome of cool.
Doubtful.
What do you mean doubtful? You never heard the song, I wear my sunglasses at night. Come on, Gavin, get with it. Yeah, I try to do between 2 to 3 hours. I already hit one chapter end, so I'm good to stop at any point. But if I can finish 2 chapters, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. We'll see how far along we get.
Yes, well, the sport coat over t-shirt look somewhat negates that. I could swear I've seen him before, though.
Gavin subtly snaps a photo of the man in the jacket before loading up... Wait a second. Yes, Zachary.
Facial recognition module. Current camera roll. Latest picture.
Oh, Gavin's iris!
As you like, Mr. Cooper.
He catches me staring in confusion.
You have an iris as well, yes? She's become a common assistant app. Likely the free version with less features than my premium edition, but...
Yeah, I guess I'm just used to Iris being my digital BFF, not someone else's. More singing, oh no. Yeah, Samantha sings along. I wear my sunglasses at night. It's such a good song.
Don't forget, Crystal, Juniper's my friend too. I have a lot of friends. Friends are great. Friends are fun. Your Iris calls you Crystal, not Miss Wave Rider.
Yeah. Is that bad?
I suppose I'm just iffy on a piece of software acting too familiar. Anyway, judging from who's present and accounted for, I have a sincere doubt we'll be able to win any new games. 2 of them have deep pockets, the other 2 are unknowns. Naomi will be disappointed, undoubtedly, but that's probably for the best. That girl has a tendency to let flights of fancy overrule common sense.
Oh, Gavin, so harsh. Yes, Game Den. In Teo's route, we saw Juniper's Iris, but we haven't seen her yet this time around. Which reminds me of my earlier thought about the disagreements those 2 had and continue to have. I know we've got rivals to deal with, but maybe it's a high time to ask about that. Letting it go again and again gets old, you know? What is up with this rivalry, guys? Ooh, I like the second one. I don't know about you guys, I kind of like number 2. Didn't Francine say you have to stop sacrificing the dreams of others just to keep the arcade open? Alright, got 2 2s. And we do need it, that's true, Mara. We need the kindness as well. I think that's just a win-win all around. Gavin, if Miss Francine was, awake, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't like to hear you talking that way. I know it's difficult to balance the dreams of everyone at the arcade with the need to keep the arcade going, but Naomi's got every right to her dream. Have you 2 always been at odds like this? That's so sad to think about. Can't you 2 find common ground? Gavin's expression softened somewhat.
We have common ground. The arcade itself. I am aware that I can be cold or distant. That my desire to protect Naomi's dreams sometimes leads me to think I need to protect that dream from itself. Believe me, if we had the resources, I'd be happy to buy Naomi all the aging cathode ray tubes and cathode ray tubes and joysticks she desires.
Rather disappointing.
I know, Zachary, I thought she was also gonna say alive, and I'm like, wait, she didn't die yet, right? Oh, JJ, I just saw your story about the mosquito going up your nose. I'm so sorry to hear that.
I don't enjoy trying to bring her down to the hard reality we live in. I don't enjoy the hard reality we live in, for that matter. But the Funplex is very low tier as arcades go. Even some of the private collectors have larger, more impressive arcades than we do. So until the day our fortunes turn skyward, I'm afraid I'll need to play the villain for Naomi's sake. I care too much for her to do otherwise.
Apologies.
Better she hate me for what must be done than hate me for letting it all fall apart. I can't say I want to be hated, but needs be when the devil drives.
Damn. Oh my goodness, Game Dan, so cute. Until I can have filet mignon for lunch every day instead of pizza bagels. Until my spiritually satisfying job becomes a fiscally satisfying one. No, there's no point harping on that or on Juniper locking me out of a better job. This is the better job, even if I'm still salty about it. It's up to me to make the most of it. And, hi, welcome back, Westwood. And basically what Mara said, we're at an auction to get some games.
Beep beep, Mr. Cooper. Facial analysis complete. Profile number 108551 identified. Mr. Franco Sterling, buyer for Nostalgia Commodities, Inc.
I think not.
No, that's not right. I remember that face, and he didn't work for a trading company. Think
Gavin, think. Where did I see him before? Iris, did Mr. Sterling work for Putter's Green Mini Golf and Games before joining Nostalgia Commodities? Correct, sir. And who currently owns Nostalgia Commodities? Checking. Please wait. The elevator music. So, do we just stand here, or? Scan complete. Nostalgia Commodities is owned by Deco's Palace, LLC. Ooh. Wait, what? I thought that... Before I can even finish the sentence, Franco Sterling split away from his little mingling circle to come mingle with us. Mr. Sterling? Oh my goodness. What to do for Mr. Sterling? Gavin Cooper, long time no see. How's the strip mall? Still stripping?
Indeed.
Very much so. When we first met, you were a fresh-faced recruit there. Not that there's much fresh face about the Funplex, eh? Come on, let me pour you a drink. We can talk old times. Mm-hmm. A drink would be ideal, thank you. So, how's the wife? He rapidly taps out a short message before tucking the tablet under one arm and departing with Mr. Sterling in tow. Did he send that to me? He did send it to me. Crystal, you've got mail! Quickly, I unlock my phone and load up the Funplex's new group messenger app. That one was my idea. Tell Hamza we have a spy. I'll distract Franco. A secret mission? I mean, not that this would end in a tense white-knuckled shootout, but I still have to take the need for subtlety seriously. These are our rivals and colleagues. Waka waka. Raising a stink wouldn't do, right? I approach the small group chatting away with Hamza, the auction master. Not ideal, but it'll have to do. Hey, Deco's Palace sent a spy! Hamza, sir, can I have a word in private? So, how well do you know Mr. Sterling? Yeah, I'm thinking 2. I agree with JJ. I think 2's a good one. Not make a spectacle out of it. 2 or 3, 2. 2. Alright, I think the 2s have it. Hamza, sir, could I have a word in private?
Please, Crystal Wave Rider. Simply call me Hamza.
Okay. Hamza, could I have a word in private?
As you like.
He leads me a short ways from the group. Hey! From across the room, Gavin offers me a brief nod of approval.
Does something vex you, Crystal Wave Rider?
You don't like to sell games to Deco's Palace, right?
Absolutely not. It would be an insult to the very nature of games to allow their industrially stamped brand of pseudo-fun to pilfer my holdings.
Okay. See the guy in the sunglasses and the bad jacket?
Franco Sterling. Yes, he works for a mini golf green just outside the city.
Not anymore. Gavin's got proof he works for Deco.
Deco Naomi.
There it is. And alas, Westwood, there is not a Hamza route, which is very sad. Uh-oh. That's a serious clap. Hamza strides out to the middle of the room and claps his hand sharply for attention.
Franco Sterling! You will present yourself to Hamza immediately!
Something wrong, Hamza?
Yes. Hamza has been a fool. He has not been diligent in determining friend from foe.
This displeases Hamza.
And you, Franco Sterling, are foe to all hard-working arcades and collectors. You work for Deco. Gavin Cooper has identified you as a minion of the adversary.
Oh, the adversary? Oh, see you, Anonymous. Thank you for joining. We'll see you later.
Hey, hang on a second. What is my one rule, Franco Sterling? All sales are final. What is my other rule, Franco Sterling? Okay, look, I think you've got Mr. Deco all wrong. He's just a hard-working American businessman who...
You dare invoke the wrath of Hamza?
Who would see the entire industry devolve into a series of children's casinos, spitting out tickets at the pull of a slot machine lever. He has no love of games. The only thing he loves is green, and I am not describing the terrible salads in his family restaurants. Begone! Begone from Hamza's sight immediately, Franco Sterling.
Sterling casts an angry look my way, and at Gavin, the one who fingered him.
Well, thanks for screwing us both over, Gavin. Deco doesn't forgive those who mess with his business, or those who fail him.
You could have left my name out of this, Hamza.
And why? The others should know you have worked in their interests. None of us wish to see that monopolistic tycoon consume the entire arcade industry.
Deco Nami shall find no succor in the halls of Hamza.
No sucker! Arcader, oh that's great. Yes, best unsmoochable forbidden snack.
Gavin Cooper, Crystal Wave Rider. Hamza considers you as friends. Thank you for purging my gala of that foul influence.
Funny, considering Gavin specifically said he didn't consider Hamza a friend. I guess that doesn't work both ways, as Hamza offers both of us a warm smile of gratitude. At which point Naomi comes running up the stairs, along with several others who were busy scouting out the games below.
What's going on? I heard shouting.
Hamza has ejected a representative of the dark carnival known as Deco's Palace from our midst. And not soon enough, in Hamza's opinion.
Oh, okay. I guess everything's fine then. Excuse me, I'm gonna go get my work apron on since we'll be moving games soon.
Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auction begins.
No, don't leave me alone with the bacchanalian orgy master. Oh my goodness, Crystal.
Excellent. Now, let us resume the social amusements and jocularities. Crystal Wave Rider, we will speak, yes?
Yes. Hamza leads me off away from the chattering crowd, presumably not to eat me, or yell at me, or anything like that, or orgy related.
I make it a point to get to know all who attend my gatherings. Clearly, I have been remiss, as I allowed one who works with the hated Deco Nami to enter. Hamza would like to know you better, my friend. Not that Hamza assumes you to be a spy, of course. It is simply a matter of what is proper and right.
Bacchanal, besides meaning a priest of Bacchus, also means an occasion of wild and drunken revelry. The event has morphed into one of the most shamelessly drunken bacchanals on the social calendar. Oh my goodness. Amazing. I'm just a floor attendant for the Funplex. Not much else to say.
Come now. Surely there's more to you than that. Share with Hamza.
Awesome, Sarah. You're like a real Iris. Did you know that Bacchanal, besides meaning a priest of Bacchus, and that pizza bagels are delicious?
Consider me an impartial third party. Surely there are matters that occupy your mind which would be inappropriate to air to your business partners?
Okay, this guy is clearly on a fishing expedition for dirt. Considering the high court of arcade royalty I'm supping with, maybe it's best not to give him anything. But I also don't want to make relations difficult for the Funplex, that this guy is really a leading supplier of cheap arcade games. I don't know, guys. Do I do 2 for that kindness? Hamza's been a bro. In one route, at least. Okay, we got a 2 from Westwood. 2 from Game Dan. I know I did 1 last time. Okay, we got 3 2s. 4 2s. Okay. Let's go for it. Yay, 5 2s. Let's go. I won't bore you with the whole story, but the TLDR is that my family's had a curse of foul luck for quite a few years. Moving from city to city, job to job. After I left home, I couldn't find stable work. Not until the Funplex, I guess. I'm determined to make this work, but I'll admit I'm in a vulnerable position. It's not exactly a jet-setting executive role.
Hamza agrees.
Ah, yes, I see the dilemma you face. I have seen it many times before, in fact, including firsthand. Yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, Crystal Wave Rider.
Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai.
Very well said, Sarah.
You see, many debts pursued me. And in return for assistance in paying them, I stocked the arcade of his dreams. In time, my patron released me entirely from the woes of debt. They were difficult years, productive years to be certain, and throughout them, Hamza learned how to use the mystique of being Hamza to better achieve his goals. Now I stand before you with power, and with hard-earned respect for that power. I leverage it to ensure that those who respect games as I do can enjoy them, even if they lack coin.
See you, Gigi. Thank you for joining. I think I'm going to be wrapping up soon, too. But it was great having you. Have a good day.
But yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, my friend.
Okay, so how do I get out of that condition? Do I need to indebt myself to a wealthy prince or something, too?
No. You will need the will to dream, and the will to work, the will to make the trade-offs that will bring you closer to your ambitions.
Francine was mentioning something about that earlier.
Wisdom and beauty, that is Francine.
I'm trying not to make trade-offs, though. Not to settle. My parents, they gave up on so much just to barely scrape by.
Ah, that is the puzzle, is it not? What to trade?
Sarah, down.
Allow me to regale you with a story.
Hamza makes a sweeping gesture to the beautiful ruin of the Donna Wood mansion and to an oil painting hanging on the wall. Okay, I think we've seen this part before, so we can skip ahead. Alright. I think, guys, I'm actually going to stop there before we get into the whole Polybius stuff once more. But that was an awesome stream. My goodness, the sound. Okay, are we good with the sound? Okay, I think we are. Phew. Alright, yeah, that was fun. That was so much fun. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I had a great time with you. Got to see so much new stuff. I agree with you, Sarah. I think this time we should help Naomi. So it should be pretty good. And of course, I want to say a huge thank you to Plain Old Daniel, Game Daniel, and Zachary for the donations. That was an insane stream. I can't thank you enough. I think I did save, didn't I? I did. Thank you, Catherine. I did save. We're good to go. And, yeah, I need to go and recover after all of that. Yes, Samantha, Naomi did find a box of kittens. We'll have to find out about the kittens this time. Let's see. Before I forget, for those who weren't here for the stream on Saturday, I'm going to be away this coming weekend. So Friday afternoon till Sunday evening, I'm going to be away at a cottage, my brother-in-law's cottage. So just going to have a little R&R, which would be good. So there will be no Batman stream this coming weekend. But I should anyway, have all the regular content coming out on the channel. You just won't be hearing any replies on comments from me for a couple days. So the earliest you'll hear from me will probably be Sunday evening. If not, if I'm super tired, it'll be Monday morning. But anyway, that's the plan. I'll also post an update message in Discord for anybody who didn't join the stream. But yeah. That's the only announcement I have. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you again for joining me. This was a great stream. You guys are all awesome. Sending you all hype. And yeah, I'm gonna go collapse and drink more water and things. And I'm also melting to death. I need like a cold drink, so I'm gonna do that. And thank you. It should be a good vacation. I'm looking forward to it. Just gonna completely chill. Alrighty, guys. That's it for me. Until next time. Bye-bye!